Hello, hello, hello. Or should I say, morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the time of day might be for you. Welcome back to watching me play Baldur's Gate 3. And we're going to go right into the thick of it, into our confrontation with the wizard Lorrocan in the heart of Lower City. And I have a feeling that this is going to have some repercussions that we have not foreseen. But to be fair, I don't feel particularly bad about Lorrocan the wizard, but or killing him and whatever. But if it comes down to that, but uh, I don't know. Like it just feels a little wrong. Like like coming down to violence immediately, but he is looking to enslave a celestial being without any regard to anyone other than himself. So yeah, we're firmly in on the side of Dame Aylin here, and I did manage to I fair like faithfully recreated all the choices thus far. I did do some shopping in the off screen as well, including getting ourselves an extra point of inspiration because apparently for a noble that's a thing. Like going to the clothes shop, the face maker dwarf who we saved from the murderers. Yeah, apparently getting a new outfit from him gets you an inspiration point for a noble, which is seems reasonable. So we also dyed our armor a little bit because it was looking kind of like a little bit of a mishmash of armor. So now we've gotten.
Forgive me for that impudence. Perhaps our friend can bridge the gap and do what I believe they came here to do?
um yeah. As I said, we have a well, we can't see it now, but we have much more of a uniform look. We also gave some because there was I don't remember what the name of the dye was, but apparently it was made from tears of oil that had been dropped in the in Icewind Dale apparently. But as I said, straight into the thick of it, Lorcan, what I came here to do was to stop you.
My steel-hearted friend speaks true. Give me one good reason, Magus, why I should not strike you down where you stand.
Dame Aylin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother Seluna, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years? You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason.
It's over for you, wizard. You can't overpower both of us.
A pity you didn't prove a more reliable ally. You could have reaped the rewards of my good favor.
All right.
I'd hoped you to keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. Boy, at the ready. Once I've taken control of the Asimar, she must go directly into the caging runes.
No, Master Lorcan. I would never have assisted you if I knew you planned such horrors. You lied to get the Night Song here. Made us all believe she was nothing but a relic. I have seen what true leadership can accomplish. but never under your tutelage.
Watch your tongue, you child. I could make it such that no wizard in the realm will touch you.
If they're all like you, I think that sounds like an excellent bargain.
Oh, face us, charlatan! We who detest you so!
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
And so violence commences. Hasten. Instantly onto Gale. Crank. Takes a shot at Gale. Critically punches Dame Aylin. Gets smacked really hard by Dame Aylin for his troubles. And then we have... Right. Let's see what we have here. So we got an air myrmidon, ethereal, bludgeoning resistance, non-magical, that's not fine. Thunder, lightning resistance, and poison immunity. I assume all elementals are poison. So he's got Damacity, ethereal, can't be shoved, thrown, or nope. Okay. Nothing special on him. Fire Myrmidon has hastened himself. He is immune to fire and poison as well as resist. He's got Hellish Rebuke. Okay. But he, fair enough, reasonable. We do need to make sure that we want Roland to survive. Also, we really should have probably put Mage Armor on Gale before we walked up here, but alas. Right. Apparently Miklar over there is he's siding with his master, which is unfortunate. Lorokan, what do you have? You have Earth and Siphon. A nearby Earth Murmur grants the affected entity immunity to poison damage and an additional 3 poison damage to elemental retort. Okay. The affected entity also gains temporary access to Stone Skin and Chromatic Orc poison. Test is Siphon. Alright. Nearby air myrmidon grants the affected immunity to lightning damage. Alright, yep. Chromatic, aquatic siphon, fire damage, and cold damage, and conical, chromatic, or cold. Yeah, fireball, right. Arcane enchantment. +1 to spell soon. Yep, seems elemental adept acid. Oh, he just acid, cold, fire, lightning. Okay. Isn't he a death then? Elemental retort. When attacked, the affected entity can draw on siphoned magic to cast elemental retort. Alright, what does elemental retort do? Ah, okay. When you take damage, you can reblast your attacker with elemental damage of each myrmidon currently siphoned. Alright, so kill myrmidons immediately first. Like the theme empowered evocation, cool, potent cantrips, scope spells, spell resistance. You are more than a bit of a handful. Only 15 in wisdom though, because I think a hold person on him can give a lot. Where is he on the? Oh, there he is. Right, Lorokan. What are your chances? 30. How is that 30% chance? Like, what's your spell save? Surely, like you got wisdom at 20, right? How is skills? No, is it here? Is it like in here? Where's there? Like spell save DC has a spell save DC of 17. This guy has a wisdom of 15. I assume +5 to saving throw. Yeah, so he's got a +5. But then he's got advantage. I guess that's the thing. In that case, I think what we're going to do is we're going to conjure Woodland Being. And Then what? Bonus action? Nothing in particular. I don't. Still move back there. That. Oof. Okay. So we've got. What else? Okay. Charisma. We could attempt banishment on him. That's like. Okay, so pop that. Pop the water myrmidon. And where's the last of them? Like an earth myrmidon. Can I? Okay. So we did manage. We managed the banishment on the myrmidons, but he didn't get banished, which is fortunate. But that's not much. You move there. Bonus action. Get a mole. Can we attempt to do? I feel that like trying to kill the crank. We'll just attempt to. We'll just attempt to put down the fire myrmidon. Right, you. What can you do? We will summon a woodwood. That is what we will do. Then. Go. Water myrmidon is banished. Right. Valid target. Let's try to get a slow out there. Okay, so the Myrmidons and Crank failed, but both Larok and Miklar. Alright, Roland, what are you up to? Crank is down to 1 HP. He goes for a strike on the Dryad, which is fine. Lorokan, what are you doing? You are attempting to Misty Step. Get away. That's probably fine. I think we can. Like, much. Dame Aylin is looking to critically miss the little bastard. And then she just. There we go. Crank is down. Okay. Right. Okay. Get alright. Oh no, damn it! I didn't want to do this. I didn't actually want to do this because fuck. I forgot about the whole elemental, like, blowback thing. God damn it. That was bad. Guess we go for the swing then. Oh, he can just do it multiple times. Okay. Okay. That's not great. That is not great. I figured that it was like it used up his reaction or something to do that, but no, he can just, and he concentration broken, stunned. Concentration broken on that. I think we might actually need to, you know. Up there. Really? Okay. 2 out of 3 save when they have 85% chance of failing. I think we might have to, I think we might have to, I think we might have to, like... Yep, he just one-shot that. Dame Aylin just misses. Wait, why did...
Still breathing.
Yeah, I'm still... Like, I'm still here. Why did it switch over, I wonder? Uh. Alright.
Have to keep going.
I don't know what happened there because, like, the game bug out because, like, why do I have so much, like, I now have my bonus action again. Weird. I miss. Muted. Alright. What the hell is... Oh, she's stunned for 2 turns. Incredible. Oh. Growth, tangle. I think these guys, like, they're definitely ethereal. Can't be shoved, thrown, or used as an infrared. Doesn't say that they're like. It doesn't say that they can't be entangled. It's like the weirdest thing. It, yeah, I think the entangling ones literally just immediately burst into fire and just achieve nothing. Okay. Right. Transmuted steel. Armor, it increased by 2, but its movement has been. Right. Doesn't grant any addition. I think we just. Up you go. Wow, Roland. Really useful. Hey, Dame Aylin. Definitely want to deal with that. Fire. He's the. Get rid of him, then. Oh, that's why I thought. Okay, never. I was like, wait, why have my like auras gone off or whatever? It's because when we hit the big, like the first big hit on Lorcan, right? we actually went to 0 hit points. But we had in our wisdom applied Death Ward on our Paladin here, which meant that that we actually dropped to 1 hit point instead. And I think that might also be why I suddenly got the bonus action and all of that. Right. You're not concentrating on anything. I think. He has literally transmuted to steel. How is he not metal? Okay. Call lightning's not something that poison doesn't do anything. Mirror image. You know what? I'll have you cast it. Decorator. Alright. I think we Ray of Fear, attempt to Ray of Fear the air merman. He's like, he's in the best condition out of the enemies. Right, they can't be not. Let's go take a swing. Miss. Skill blow. Wow, he can't be made pro. What a surprise. Right, Are you you're water? Are you resistant? You're not at all resistant to fire, which is the weirdest thing. But good hits in there. I think we should be able to our paladin should be able to drop those. Ooh, nice. Okay, Roland's magic missile. I'd prefer that to. Well, I'm not sure if Dame Aylin just. Now that she, if she hits, she will just demolish it, which is not that surprising, I guess. All right, come on, just there we go.
He's dead. My God, he's really dead.
Lorroakan, you who would see me caged. You who would purchase my submission with profane gold. Let every wicked magus, every vile murtherer, each slaver and misery merchant see. Dame Aylin is watching.
Oh no.
She is indomitable. And when her face lights the shadows of your wrongdoing, you are broken by its beauty.
Yep. She's watched a little bit too much of WWE, I think. Hello, Bork. Good to have you here. I realized that if I was actually better at playing this game, I would have had such an easier time in this.
Better stop to rest soon.
In this particular fight. There was a time where I was looking at things and going oh, we might actually have to load because we might have actually just lost this fight. But that was not the case, I guess. And we have now killed Lorroakan. Dame Aylin is still all right. Roland apparently likes us so much that he turned against his his wizarding master for it. And we're gonna attempt to speak with the dead on Lorokan as well. So that'll be interesting. Right, let's talk to Dame Aylin then.
The Firehead fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel sadness. Why?
My Oath of Vengeance, like that is a cold answer. That is one of the greatest tragedies of revenge is that it can only be taken once. But I feel that that's not really I feel that this it sounds cool, it sounds cold, it sounds badass, right? But I feel that that kind of misses the point of the Oath of Vengeance. Like the Oath of Vengeance is you swore it to take vengeance upon a wrong, right? You don't swear it because you like the fact that there's been a wrong and now you can feel righteous anger and smite the people responsible for it. You do it because you feel like a duty, towards righting that wrong. Like taking pleasure in revenge is a very, I feel that, well, I mean, I do think that there's definitely vengeance paladins like that, and I'm not saying that those vengeance paladins are evil for doing so, but it's not the sort of vengeance paladin that my character at least is. Yeah. It's if it revenge and vengeance are very much in the same category, but once it steps over the line to revenge, then it's then you've gone then you've gone over there is a definite line somewhere, though hazy as it is. But what kind of sadness is it?
A gripping in the chest. As though I'd lost someone. Something. Paladin's fatigue, no doubt.
No, it's not that.
You were excellent in battle. As is your way.
No,
And I am proud to fight at your side.
what that
And you, tiefling. You did not embarrass yourself. I will catch my breath. Then to camp I will bring my bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
I really hope that we actually get to that we get to explore upon that, because that sadness isn't Paladin's fatigue. That sadness is the fact that I think she's been corrupted is the wrong word, but twisted. She's been she's been affected by her what happened to her in the Shadowfell. If prior to her going to Shadowfell, I have a hunch that Dame Aylin would not have A, monologued, and B, just lifted a dying man up just to break his spine over her knee to then, as a basic sort of I'm gonna gloat about it thing. But yeah. Well, I hope that we can expand upon that on Dame Aylin. Definitely picking that up. Pick up at the wares. Pick up at the wares. What does the Shelter of Athkatla? Spell resistance. You have advantage on saving throws. You get mirror image. All right, and then you have the Despair of Athkatla. You gain +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Weapon enchantment +2. That's it. Is that really it? For something called the Despair of Athkatla, yeah, no, this is mantled in the sublime majesty of this cloak. It magically sends Lorokan's complex feelings for his homeland. Merriment and comfort go hand in hand with a gilded sentiment around his lovers and old friends he thought of never see again. I think we're going to sell these. Like they're nice items and all, but like not as nice as what we already have on our favorite wizard. One of the things that I am also hoping that we get to touch upon is the fact that Gale just like said to Lorokan that he is going to get himself the crown of Karsus, and then he is going to supplant Mistra as the goddess of magic. So let's talk to Gale.
Dame Aylin has little to feel sorry about. The Roakan would have inflicted a far worse fate on her given the chance.
Okay, we cannot expand upon that then. Fair enough. I mean, I do agree with Gale there. Jahira, what do you have to say about Laura?
Leave Aylin to her sorrow. Likely the wizard only reminds her of all the other fools past and present who have sought to use her.
Huh? Shadowheart?
Almost pleasant traveling with company.
She has
If you
nothing
ignore all
in
the less pleasant.
She has nothing in particular to say about that. Okay, we are going to use one of our short rests here because we
I'll
did
feel
take.
that one later.
We definitely did take a bunch of damage there.
Lost in thought.
Gale, we have some arcane recovery to do. We're just going to arcane recovery that. Arcane recovery another one. And I believe no, that's not the necklace. Oh, I didn't even have like the proper necklace for that item. That one. Alright. We come up here, we get our last third level spell slot recovered.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Shadowheart doing fine on spells, aside from the fact that she doesn't have a 6th level one yet left.
Such authority.
Jahira is gonna do natural recovery. Yeah, I think she's gonna get herself 4th level. And that's it.
Stop me yet.
Yeah, we only have 1st level spell slots left, but we're a paladin, so that's
What's
fine.
next?
Yeah, let's throw a 1st level cure
Take you.
wound over the Gale. Triple. Then is the question of, do we want to give somebody
Excellent choice.
6th level spell slot? Right, but before that, we also remember to cast mage armor, Gale from here on out.
I've got a long road ahead.
We'll wait on like we do have a necklace on our paladin that allows you to recover any level of spell slot. So we'll wait on that, I think. Right. This is all still just stealing. There's
Time to press ahead.
he has made a throne of books, by the way. If that's not a nerdy thing to do, I don't know what is. We are now sitting. Haha. Right. I wonder if there's anything of interest to be found here. There's display cases, but like it's all just stealing. What would? Okay. What about up this ladder? Anything in particular up here? Interest? Bottle. No. Seems to be fairly bare bones this place. Or they're kept in some kind of. Right. Dame Aylin is just gonna get her way back. I don't think there's anything to do on the outside. Let's talk to Roland. Like, what happens next?
The Roakan is dead. The bastard is dead.
Are you all right?
I am. Now that the bastard's in bits. Lorroakan was a cruel and vicious man.
Mm-hmm.
By day, I'd tend the shop, but at night, he'd fire the most nonsensical questions at me. And for every one I answered wrong, he'd beat me. I could have killed him with my own 2 hands. But I kept thinking it was all a test. It had to be. I thought it was the price I had to pay to become a true wizard. I realize now he was just a sick, sick man.
What comes next?
I see things clearly now. If I wish to master the weave, I must do it myself. Thankfully, I have everything I need right here.
All hail, Roland, Master of Ramazith's Tower.
Oh, I like the sound of that. I do indeed. I'll move Cal and Leah in immediately. Lorroakan refused to let them stay here. They are gonna love the tower. I wouldn't have this, the tower, my family, without you. What can I do to thank you?
Do what you can to protect the people of Baldur's Gate.
I will. I will be the ruler of Ramazith's tower they deserve, not some vicious recluse who hides from the world. Myself and this tower are now your allies. When the time comes, we will stand by you however necessary.
That's good. I mean, Lorroakan is probably like if we're talking just pure strength of being a wizard, Lorroakan probably like more than outclasses Roland on that front.
I wonder what the next move is.
But that's okay. That is okay. Right.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Yes. That's one of those. Shadow Heart.
Let's get on with it.
Shadow Heart still has Speak with the Dead ongoing. We can. Yes. Well, we are going to be female strong human Shadow Heart. Let's talk to Lorroakan. I have a feeling he won't say anything too useful.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Wow, those eyes. Like the fact that they're not glowing green, like is how did you become the owner of this place?
Ramazith gone. Open for the taking.
That's generally not how. How did you learn to imprison the Night Song?
Ramazith's notes. Balthasar's magic.
Balthasar, like that. That's the name of like the who was down in the crypts, like of the Temple of Shar. Was Balthasar. If that is the same Balthasar, then that also means that Lorroakan was in cahoots with the cult. If not in cahoots, then at least like in some kind of contact with them. Where do you store your valuables?
Lower floor. Magic repository. Vault key.
Any security measures I should be aware of in your repository?
Traps. Spells. Deathly to the touch.
And I think we have one more question. How do I avoid the traps?
Magic can be dispelled.
Okay. Where did Ramazith go?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Okay, we apparently just get free questions. Who is Ramazith?
Powerful mage. Spellmaker.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Alright. Right. I did want to check something real quick because we had Gale. Gale. I believe got us another inspiration there. Yeah, stopping the repetition of history. Wonder what that means. Right. With that,
At least things have stayed interesting.
I think we are done for
Boots have
now
seen
with the
everything.
tower. Hopefully, like with Lorarkan dead and with Roland taking over, maybe we can convince the woman at the book counter to you know, let us, if not take with us, then at least like read Karsus's Folly. Like it's right. And before we forget, we are saving that. Here's it. No, I personally don't not at all. Do not not like I don't at all feel bad about what we did to Larocque in there. Like I do feel that he deserved what was coming.
I just think we should be careful what we say.
But right. Tolna Tolmong.
I simply must have.
How can I help you?
What do you think of the new master of the tower?
Who now? Oh, Roland. I leave him alone. He leaves me alone. That's all there is to it, I'm happy to say.
Okay. How might I get permission to enter the vault?
The vault is strictly prohibited for customers.
Oh, for-
If you don't cease this foolishness, the rest of Source
about
would
those
like
rare,
to know.
about those rare ones, right? We already asked about the Annals of Karsus and Nethery's Folly. What? The Curriculum of Strategy.
You've heard about the Red Knight, I trust? Devout strategist made exarch of Tempest. This treaty is a compilation of her own design, kept here on the material plane for the benefit of us mortals. Quite rare.
How is it to the benefit of us mortals if you have it shut inside, like the like a vault that you will not open to anyone? Okay, Sights of the Ceiling.
Its author was a spectacularly talented halfling. She was, allegedly, able to establish contact with members of the Sealy court. Can you even imagine what wonders the Fey Pantheon might have revealed? Incredible.
I mean, I think the more incredible thing is that she apparently established contact with the Sealy court and then managed to extricate herself so that she could write a book about it. Because the Fae, even those of the Sealy court who are considered the good Fae, quote unquote, are generally, if they find an interesting mortal, they're loath to let them leave. Yeah, now that you mention it, that does make sense. I was maybe I was reading too much into it, I think. Because like I'm not sure why Gale would like particularly care about Night Song. Like it's like he seemed like he was more incensed about the fact that Lorroakan was using his mighty wizarding powers amorally, right? But it didn't feel like, unlike Shadowheart, who protested because like she feels like a personal connection to the Night Song. And like Jaheira didn't like the idea of selling out Night Song to him because, well, Jaheira is a good person and a member of like the High Harper, right? So it does make sense if that referring to the imprisonment of Night Song, yeah, makes sense that. But like I feel that Gale, like I would imagine that should have been Shadowheart's like inspiration rather than Gale's. Like I assume, like I read more into the repetition of history that Gale was like, I made like a similar folly before, and I'm like, if you can't see reason, then I'm gonna stop you from like I'm gonna stop the repetition of history by any means necessary. But yeah, it makes like in a way I feel that like you are correct on that. All right. So the Tarkiad Codex.
Interesting choice. If I didn't know better, I'd think you might have the necromancy of Thay in your possession.
Well,
I'd advise
I
tremendous care with the Tarkiad Codex. The cost of unlocking its mysteries is onerous.
I mean, I do actually. But why? Oh, never mind. I don't have. I don't have the necromancy of Thay in my possession anymore because I put it onto the ground and I smacked it a bunch, and destroyed it. I wonder if I had it in my possession. I wonder if I could trade it in here, like for the Annals of Karsus. Okay. But right. God. Amount of gold on you. Right. So I'm gonna sell you your master's old clothes and staff. And what are you gonna do about it? That, this, that. There's the district. I don't think we have. We have how would you call it? We have taken a vow of we are not going to use we're not going to use poisons at all because poisons are a coward's weapon. You can see we already sold a bunch of stuff to her, so she's got a lot more than just some scrolls and books. Well, the real question is, does she have anything? We already know that. Already knows that. Knows that. Knows that. That knows. No, I think. We'll buy a scroll of Misty Step because that's genuinely just a useful scroll to have. Hypnotic Pattern, Dark Vision, got all of that. Any interesting books? Elminster. Definitely want to read about Elminster. Book the third, book the first. Harping by Moonlight. Light. I mean, I feel that this is a Lunite tome, so we'll buy that. Just read it. Songs of the Wind. Practical Magic Volume 2, Book of the Fifth, Magic Aberration, Alternative Perspective. We haven't read Song of the Wind. We'll... You know what? Yeah. Ooh, the Shadow Weave. That's actually... Shadow Weave is something that we... And... There. Right. I really did wish that we could go like, well, we're like buddy with the new master of the tower, and can you open your vault because of that? And she'd go like, sure, if he's fine with it. But no, apparently that would be too easy. Right, let's read about Elminster. This text doesn't approach the wizard Elminster with the near fanatical affection many scholars lay at the feet of his legend. It seems to condemn mealy-mouthed assertions of Elminster's greatness. Take this passage from chapter 6. I spoke to a serving goer at a roadside tavern in the boonies of the Sword Coast. I told her I was researching Elminster. Who was Elminster? Well, he was this astonishing figure in the arcane community. He shed the blood of the world's most cunning villains like Manshun of the Zentarim, shared his bed with a goddess, and inspired hundreds of magic wielders to explore themselves, their craft, widen the scope of their ambitions. She nodded politely. I pressed her. Had she truly not heard of Elminster? Miss, she said, aside from random drinkers in here, I know 8 people. 9, including my dog, Binky. Those were nice little stories you told, but what has this Elminster to do with the price of butter? Which is like, yeah, like your average, townsfolk probably doesn't know Elminster, probably doesn't care about Elminster, because like, what's that gonna affect their lives unless he happens to like walk into the town in particular? Right. Harping by the Moonlight. By Elminster Aumar. Okay, the Sage of Shadowdale. The text is rife with observations and personal introspection such as this. I've never understood why people talk about evil as if it's a point of view. I find that tawdry and stupid. Evil and good are as present in our world as gravity, and though their interpretations is displaced across the garbled noise of culture, they actually remain reasonably consistent. Just because you've cast fly doesn't mean you've broken gravity. Even the god who gives a cleric her power is just a flue down which the smoke of good flows. Sometimes I wish we lived somewhere in which these things weren't as omnipotent as they are. No matter how long you study, you can't grapple smoke. I've tried to understand good, to realize it in our world. More and more often as I get older, I just feel it flowing through my fingers. Which isn't to say the things we do are meaningless. We may be puppets, toked and strobed around by good and evil, but we can jerk on the strings a little. I mean, Elminster, like, if he seems prone to introspection, and like arrogance. I don't think is Elminster's one of Elminster's flaws, which means that he might well just be understating just how much good he has done. But it's also kind of common for good people when asked how much good they've done in the world, to answer not enough. So an alternative perspective, the weave. According to standard wisdom, the weave is comprised of the body of Mistral, or the domain of Mistral, the threads connecting all of creation to the source of magic itself. I posit to the intrepid reader that the truth is far more fascinating. The weave as we know it is not invisible at all. No, certain among us, whom I call seers, can sense the true nature of the weave as an incredibly fine, but highly physical and edible substance left in our realm by spacefaring giants called immortums several eons ago. Each time we wield this power, creatures called weave devils consume these strands of weave, and their excrement is a powerful force we call magic. I know this will shock many readers, but I only deliver the facts as I know them, as the esteemed wizarding community wants to keep from you. Certainly an alternative perspective, agreed. Don't agree with much else in the book, but And then let's read on with the Shadow Weave. A cautious treatise on the powers of the Shadow Weave. The author talks about the formation of the Shadow Weave as a counterpart to Mistress Weave. The Shadow version is in some ways more potent as a sort of magic, but it's also unreliable and volatile. Shar, Mistress of Shadow, has a much more fickle nature than Mistra, and according to the author, this manifests as a seemingly fraught and dangerous position as vigilant. Dangerous to those who tap into her frontal arcane access, that is. Yeah, okay. And then Songs of the Wind. A copy of the Songs of the Wind by Wizard Elminster. This edition is not unnoted at all, and old enough that it might be part of the originally printed set, or perhaps just a compelling reproduction. He recalls the magical school of Windsong Tower in the elven city of Mithranor. One section of Recollections has this for an opening. There's a pergola that lecturers gather under at the wintertime ball. Someone gets a block of oak wood from the great bough of Windsong, and they all pose as the block fetcher sculpts the image into the wood using a transmutation spell. This little ritual is so bleakly funny, I can barely recall it without feeling like I need to wash my mouth out with lime juice. Anyway, the lecturers talk turkey, paying special attention to the body language of the people around them, because these are not simply colleagues, they're also rivals in the strictest sense of the word. There's no such thing as a lecturer without their foot in the competitive stirrup. They're a jockeying lot, and the way they view the world outside their tenure and status is tantamount to the way they view students. Something to be tolerated and molded into in the warm clay of their fantastic brains, projected and sculpted, like images in oak. I would know. I was the one taking the picture. Huh. It's I don't think I've ever heard like Elminster or read about Elminster like reminiscing about his younger days. So very interesting.
I saw somebody go to Lorokan's tower last 10 days.
Well, I would definitely accuse Lorokan of that as well, though in a very different
Welcome,
direction.
Dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Lorokan, proprietor of this fine establishment. To browse our wares, if you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say...
I shall say trade.
What will it be?
It's an interesting, I am somewhat interested in asking him, you're an unperson, what does that mean? But I'm pretty sure that he doesn't know what it means. He's just, that's just what has been, programmed, that's just what he's been programmed to say. So, do we have... Let's see. What else are we selling here? Magic, Scroll of Evidence, Prayer Book, Sheet Music. I don't think it matter. Spider Diary. Wind can go. Design, Shadowy. I think that's right. So what do you have? I think we want Scroll of Animate Dead because Gale doesn't know that spell yet. Well, Disintegrate would be nice, but Globe of Invulnerability. Stone. I have still not figured out a way to actually separate these. How can I go I just want the one, not the entire stack? Because I feel that there has to be a way to do it. It would be stupid if there wasn't. But yeah, apparently he Yeah, he basically like he had uh some valuable items in sale previously, but now only the scrolls, which makes sense with Baroque.
Please.
And so
Let me work my magic.
oh, you already know that spell. Oh, great.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Right. So we need to figure out a way to get into the office of Baldur. But I think that can wait for now. We have, I think, the next thing. Right. So Isabel is grateful. Or where? Yep. So Isabel, Dame Aylin, Arabella, Halcyon, Volo. It doesn't like for whatever reason it doesn't actually mention Roland as an ally, even though he said that he was gonna be an ally. I assume he's gonna be just an ally. Kithrak Walls, Baldur's Gate. Right. Avenge the Iron Hands, free Constable Floric, find Dribbles the Count, find Mystic Carrion Servants. I think this is what we are going to I think this is what we're going to investigate next. Right, we also need to find Arthur Gregorio. Let's see. I think yeah, I think we're gonna go. There's Frank, the murder target is there. Montequera Marina. And we need to find the zombies. And I honestly do feel that the zombies are the corpses over that list.
I'm your mother.
Like there's like
Swift as my feet
3
carry me.
burned corpses. Where the kills are. So I think that's gonna go and investigate.
An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his metal toys. Gortash has got to be paying the mouse thing.
Right. Let's go investigate. I write this to you with shame in my heart. My brother, the light of my life, fell prey to an evil hag. He sought fame and fortune, and she gave it to me. He now sits in my hometown square, statue at the heart of a fountain. A plaque at his feet reads, "Toss a coin for luck." Water spills into the square sometimes, so overflowing is the fountain poppers. I failed him. I was so wrapped up in my own pain that I didn't notice it. Then I saw your poster advertising your meeting about other hags around. Should I join? I think it would do my heart good to meet others like me who have kindest regard, Jeff.
Property in constant use. Gatherings strictly prohibited.
Right, that is a pile of ash, and okay, there are actually named. So, right, let's save here because we did do some stuff. Tower. Right.
My faith protects me.
Let's
Can't give up now.
right. Sustrond. Hello.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. gets people killed.
Oh, but surely we're safe with one of Nine Fingers' big strapping boys to protect us. That's her sigil on your ring, is it not?
Eyes to yourself, elf.
I'm here to see Nine Fingers. Get in my way and you'll lose more than your ring finger. Ooh. Well, we have 3 inspiration. Okay. That we make it even with a below average roll. Is it just me, or have we been kind of having
No
like
need for violence, friend.
poor
my job.
luck a little bit on
People
these
think
rolls?
they can sneak past me. Fists, adventurers, journalists. Gotta be on me guard. Come, I'll take you to the Guildhall. Nine Fingers is inside.
All right, we'll go into the guild hall then.
Can't slow down.
In you go. Reach my mind.
What's this pile of ashes? I mean, it's a pile of ashes. There are 4 corpses, assuming the pile of ashes. Yeah, let's go talk to Nine Fingers, shall we? Most likely this will be we'll be going down. Okay. Okay. What's that? Underbelly diplomat. Gain access to the underside. Well, we have gained access. What does the plaque say?
The Guildhall has one rule. All crime stays in the city streets, where it belongs. Break this rule, and you die.
Yeah. Hostel White. Put Thistlebog.
Oh, you rancid bastard. See? Mine's fresh.
Welcome to the Guildhall, Faerun's finest festo. As long as you're not sober.
Unfortunately, we are.
Able to smell.
We're also that. So I wonder if I should tag in Asterion over here. Oh, we have found Mole. We have found Mole.
We're all on the same side, friend. Nine Fingers invited us to...
Well, look who it is. Looking to mess up my operation here too? You'll find it a little harder than before, so I'd suggest you just stick to business, yeah?
How did you escape Moonrise?
I survived the Hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play.
Somehow, this is just the kind of place I'd expect to find you.
You always were sharp, if a bit slow. Too big to be quick. But I'll stay out of your way if you'll stay out of mine.
All right. Found Joel. Or, sorry, Mole, that is. Not only alive, but thriving. Climbing the ranks of the guild. Happy hand.
Don't bug me. I'm making plans. Big plans, see?
No, I don't. What I think you're doing is you have a crush on Mole. And I'm going to tell your, parents if you have any. Sticky Dondo.
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling?
Could be a bit of both. Show me what you got. Find Bone Shard. That's a Shade Slayer cloak. While hiding, a number you need to roll critical hit. Okay. So, yeah. Cool. Unfortunately, this would be nice for Asterion. Asterian's not exactly somebody who we keep on in. Arm Gullet, Toadstool, Fine Bone Shard. Aside from this, he's got nothing particularly interesting to offer. Real question is, you know what? We'll buy that.
Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around to us again. So what you say?
If I find that cape back in your possession without me knowing how it got there, I will literally raise this entire thing to the ground.
Right. Which crew are you with? Bellbreakers? The Children of Hor?
The names ring familiar. Two of the many crews that make up the Guild, a loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
Consider me an independent operator.
In between scores, then? Oh, there's no shame in that. This Stone Lord business has even the bigger crews shutting up shop for a while. Fair warning, the Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zentarim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down.
Fair enough. You're so sure the Stone Lord is going to attack?
Well, whoever he is, he doesn't seem very keen on talking.
True enough.
He came out of nowhere and ate up half our turf in a 10-day. So if you're speaking to the Guildmaster, maybe step soft around the topic.
We'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Professor. The Professor. Doubt he's actually a professor, but, you know. At least he seems civilized compared to most of the other people we've talked to so far. Elliot.
If it's Uktar you're after, he's in with the Guildmaster. Not even Nine Fingers Keen can escape the great balancing of guild books.
Well, to be fair, like, in an operation as large as this, like, an accountant who doesn't take a shit from anyone, is probably a very valuable asset. Alright. Lyric's Gold Throat. And Cutter Violet.
You won't find much fun here today. Guildmaster's battened down the hatches till the Stone Lord problem's dealt with.
Now I really honestly hope that we should have, I guess, taken the side of the guild operatives. So, oh well. Because we already had a Harper undercover.
Guildhall is not what it was. No gambling, no blood games, not even a pissy little peacock fight. Bored.
And I can give you a blood game if you want. Alright, Lyrics.
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you a saucy wink across the bar.
I will hand over some coins.
Very kind of you, sir. I'll be dedicating the next keening elven ballad to you. You look like the type to enjoy one.
Tune from the same song nearby to join in. Okay. Not much of a player of things, but hey, you know, struggling artists. We gotta make sure that they stay afloat. 3 Ps.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Fair enough. Bad twin bobbins.
You can get near anywhere in the city from here without seeing daylight. Once you don't mind the tangy smell of sewer.
Blades Bucksteer.
Look now, the Guildmaster's little hunt is bringing all sorts of new faces out of the woodwork.
Gravedigger Curse.
Centering, babysitting thugs. We're in Baldur's Gate. We should be out bullying harpers and the like.
The mood I am in, boy. I urge you to try.
Hey? No disrespect meant, Mom.
Well put, Jaheira. Well put. Hey.
The guild's no army, however tough they act. Just 20 different thieving crews come to hide behind Nine Fingers' skirts.
Sorry.
Uniform's a bit patchy, I know. I was Flaming Fist. But the writing's on the wall there. The Steel Watch will be snatching up our contracts in no time.
Yeah. That's why we're gonna put a stop to the Steel Watch, but I mean, not that you'd know. Or probably leave us. Fairly friendly of a reception, but I guess they just like go with the, well, they assume that we're just a mercenary, considering like we're here, right? Lacey Dancer.
Go on. Technically, I'm supposed to be on watch.
Heck. August?
Maybe that's why this Stone Lord is pushing so hard. He wants Keen's underroads all to himself.
I mean, seems reasonable. Economic might. Smiling Gina.
Bit of a letdown, this place.
Yeah, I mean, this is apparently the guild hall, and yet it's just really rancid. Also, I could like hit that wooden support, and this thing would come collapsing down. It would be tragic, wouldn't it? Fishbait Arno. Not much to say though. Carlorina the Wolf.
I know times are tough, but this crowd could mingle a bit, eh? We're all on the same side.
Glick Inatra.
Don't give me that squinty side eye like all those paranoid guildies. Nine Fingers is well respected in the Zentarim. If the Stone Lord's pressing in on her territory, we're here to help.
How does the guild feel about you pressing in? What?
Missed the welcome parade, did you? Hugging, tears. It was just lovely. True, we've been better liked in towns we bloody conquered, but it's hard to blame Nine Fingers. On top, undisputed for years. Then you have to call the likes of us in to protect you from some shithead calling himself Stone Lord. I'd be embarrassed too.
I kind of like Slick Inatra. Okay. Not mincing her words. Like, seems fairly mercenary. Right. So what's up here then? Lady Egg, Lady Flux, Lady Croup, Hans Feather, hold on. Carnelia Van Thamper. What is a Van Thamper, like, patriarch noble doing here? Right. Lady Egg.
Don't mind the ladies' court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross Nine Fingers.
I don't mind it. I invite you to try. I'll win.
Bare hands.
I don't have any bare hands. Lady Croup.
A charm, of course. And then you'll do it yourself.
Oh. Hans Feather.
No distractions, mate. Nine Fingers has me watching over Pierre Priss here. Wants her friends in Parliament close with this new Duke making moves.
Cornelia Van Thamper, what say thee?
You did not see me. A peer of the Parliament openly walking the Guildhall would sell a few copies of Baldur's Mouth, I expect.
Fair enough. Not very reputable of you to be here, but alright. Corridor.
careful around the Steel Watch. The old guard gave thieves a slap on the wrist, but those bolted bastards will rip off the whole damn arm.
I imagine that the guild, or the crews associated with the guild, are feeling pressure not only from the Stone Lord, but from Gortash, because if there's one thing that a control freak of a tyrant does not want, is a thriving
What's the point in paying the guild for protection when they've pulled back all their crews? There's a bloody army coming.
a thriving undercity, I guess. Whatever.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer?
Got any gossip you can share?
Around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that. Now, what can I get you?
Reasonable, yeah. A drink, bartender. What drink? Ooh, what's that? Drunken cloth. While drunk, you have advantage on Constitution saving throws, and you gain temporary hit points equal to your Constitution modifier at the start of your turn. All right. I wonder if Drunken Fist is one of the monks that you can be. I doubt it is. But it would be kind of nice to have. Alright, you don't have anything. I think that's everyone aside from the people who are inside these double doors, which it kind of... there's actually a whole... I mean, I guess we could go down the sewers and explore that way, but... I think we're just gonna walk in here. Lady Lockjaw.
What, Lady AQ still playing that game? I don't have one ready.
Oh. There's Lady Quincy.
Knife. A hot one, I think.
Let's talk to Nine Fingers King. Alright. This is where things will probably get
It's
ugly.
an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellenvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
No, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you.
Yep, I figured that Jaheira was going to get at least some reaction from her. Hi there, I'm a friend of Jaheira's. A passerby. Heard you serve good food down here. Just exploring the local sewer life. Hi there, I'm a friend of Jaheira's.
How nice. You won't find many of those in my guild hall.
We won't tax your hospitality too long, Nine Fingers. I'm searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. Stone Lord. Lies.
Makes sense here. We know the cult can be persuasive.
Minsk was never one to need much persuading. Not when it came to spilling my people's blood. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time. Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this. We? I see no Harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone.
Prepare to. She's not alone. She has me.
If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose 2 of its heroes in one day.
I don't take kindly to threats like that. And we're definitely not going to leave that one alone. Right. So the High Harper. Right, so we need to go to the counting house for that. Okay. Right, I wonder where these double doors go. Back into... That appears to be the kitchen area. Alright. Right. I mean, I'm not particularly... Talk to Uktar. I haven't talked to him.
You are not known to me. For supplies, seek the bugbear. To trade trinkets, the fetcher's brats. I am Uktar, duly elected guild bursar, and I will not have my time wasted.
Oh, is that what Nine Fingers was doing earlier? Wasting guild time with this Stone Lord business?
You might say so. I could not possibly comment.
I sense there is no love lost between the two of you.
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make?
The quicker I deal with the Stone Lord, the quicker Nine Fingers gets back to business.
I have not come so far by indulging in petty disputes. But I am open to transactions of mutual benefit. I am interested in gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I'd pay well for keys to those vaults, provided said vaults are not emptied prematurely, of course. I suspect that what you seek might also be found beneath the counting house. I tell you this only as a matter of mutual interest.
She plans to ambush Minsk at the counting house. But what the hells would he want there?
What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. Now, back to the vault keys. Do we have business to conduct?
Yeah, I have no keys to sell right now. I don't think I'll be selling him any keys either, but, like, that information... Like, we went to the counting
Your
house.
eyes are going to want to wander all over this gold. It's only natural. Just make sure it stops at your eyes
Aye.
Stops at your eye. Eye. Just a little. I can appreciate. Right. So apparently we kind of, you know, we're supposed to come over here first because like we got this, like we had this update to the High Harper, like when we went to the counting house, and yeah, now we understand why. So I think we are done with the guild house for now. Guild hall, whatever. And we are gonna go. We're gonna go back out into the world. Didn't see any signs of the zombies. Like, I figured that this place might be the place where like a group of zombies goes to, I don't know, louse around and potentially have some food. Like, this is still just like there are 4 corpses probably here that nobody seems to really care about. We'll have to figure that one out. Right. So with that, do we go to the counting house? Yeah, I think we go to the counting house because they're trying to find Figaro, the facemaker, and they're in a completely wrong part of the place. Right. I mean, this just looks like a lovely sort of little beach harbor area, I guess. Let's go. We've been walking past this. We've been walking past this a couple of times. So I do want to explore down here as well. Christina and ooh, what?
Face better suited to the depths of the bay.
Oh, well, that's... how would you say? Well, that's a Sahuagin champion, a Sahuagin hunter, just regular Sahuagin. Another Sahuagin. Alright. Champion, what say you? You are wet. Trouble the lightning cold. Have anything particular about it? What about Sahuagin hunt? Extra attacks into blood. Nope. Okay. Cool. Ooh, we don't want to hit that poor man. Can we get what kind of? Did so well. Who are you? Yeah, we Sailor Peel. We want to make sure that he flies. All right. Right. Don't have.
On the move.
Let's try this one. Well, confirm. Let's shield close. Gale. Okay, this is, like, excellent.
The last board is set.
Don't need to worry about those for now. Let's try to finish that stuff one. I'm sorry. he took 54. He took 54 cold damage from a cantrip.
With ease.
All right then. Right. Guys are kind of. I think
These boots have seen everything.
I think we just go after this. Logging over here. Got entangled. Right. He succeeded, and yet nothing happened.
Fighting.
I esteem blood affected and has advantage on melee against any target that doesn't have all of its hit points, provided it's not a construct. So yeah, you know what? Let's get. Oh, 1 hit point away from being full HP and canceling out hit advantage. Aw, what a shame. Moving. We move up. All right, champion. That's fine. Gale. Ah, and he comes closer. He comes closer. That's Lele. Wow, that's a hefty hit from the summon.
Tempest I will raise.
Right. That's
another fight. Let's go.
Oh yeah, that's why. I was like, wait, why am I not getting entangled? But that's because I have the ring of freedom of movement on me, so I literally cannot be entangled. All right, pull our arm master attack. Aha! All right. Eat poison. All right, all right, all right.
Fast.
Come on. So I like. Ooh. Okay, Shakira has taken more than a little bit of damage. Huh. Oh, she can resummon the woodbug. Okay. Fortunately, she has like no range attack whatsoever.
Let me recite their demise.
Yeah, that's Sahuagin. And now that he's no longer wet, let's
Take this!
running away and he
Stay at my feet.
alright, get Sahuagin. Is there that was a superhero jump and a half. And we saved all of the citizens! Hey!
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
Oh, I'm... Wait, what?
Wagon. They wouldn't normally wade ashore in search of a fight.
I mean, it...
What to do?
I didn't want their...
There's guts all over my boat.
Guts all over? Okay.
Thought I'd be used to the smell of fish by day.
What's in here? Waterlogged letter. If you're reading this, I'm probably dead. Trapped underwater by madmen and fish boats. Explosives everywhere. No way out. Praying for help. Marguerite, Clinton, Holly. I love you all. That up, I guess. Camp. Pick up at squares. Pick up squares. Camp. Sailor Pete, anything?
Did you see? They popped up out of the water all around me. Bitch Queen's mercy.
Yeah, they do that, but I feel that this is not an attack that was instigated by Umberly followers. Camp. Bears. Grass. But yeah, they're like, of all the like, man, did these Sahuagin, like, if you think about it, like, they got just like the wrong time to pick, and come up here. Try and, I don't know, attack civilians. Tina.
Well, that could have gone a lot worse. Thanks for that.
My pleasure. Trout?
Gods, all we wanted was a nice dockside walk, not an unscheduled menagerie visit.
Oh, I can't blame you for considering it. Anything of interest over here? No. That doesn't look like a dog's carcass. Color. Good Rusty. Or a dog, if that is. It does have the dog color on it. Or Holt Troutman.
Thanks again for dealing with those Sahuagin. You saved more than just my livelihood.
How are things here?
A bit quieter after the Sahuagin attack, but that's to be expected. Loyal customers will be back.
What do you have in stock?
Fish, mainly. The Flaming Fest commandeer the best stuff, but I can show you what I've got.
I mean... Did I say pick up and add all of these wares? Not selling the Bloody Signet Ring, but we are selling... We're selling all of the others.
Watch yourself, eh? God's willing, there won't be any more of those things.
I have a feeling that that's not the last we've seen of Sahwag. Cinda?
Did you hear this was the best place to buy fish in the city as well? Seems they neglected to mention the sea devils.
I'm sure it's not a common. Not a boon?
That was incredible! And just think what a story it'd make when fish fight back.
Well, they might have tried to fight back, but they were no match for righteous
I saw you
glory.
fighting those monsters. You were magnificent, I think. I mean, I couldn't really see from where I was, but I bet you were.
I mean, thank you for the compliment, I guess. Heart drying.
A fully grown shark, fresh from the ocean. Not an easy catch.
What's happening over here? A bunch of refugees talking amongst themselves.
That might be worth a look.
Dirt mound, but I cannot talk to the pigeon. Alright. What's over here? Bill ascent.
Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you.
Bird Noog.
Plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in our private chat.
Fair enough. Right. Ignoring that pile of dirt for now. It feels good to get to be like just unquestionably heroic, like on occasion. Even though it was an unexpected occasion this time, but like unlike the Loroakan fight where I have my misgivings about things, but like this was definitely just us being. Right. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go to the counting house now because I have a feeling that I have a feeling. I have this like sinking feeling that it's like we're gonna have a.
Opportunists, the long
Sorry, got distracted by the random talking. But like, I have a feeling that it's not exactly going to be like an easy task to get like into where the ambush is supposed to take place. Right, let's talk to head clerk Mead Honey.
Welcome to the counting house. I'm head clerk Mead Honey. How may the Fellowship of Financiers serve you?
You seem a little nervous, Sir Meat Honey. Had some difficult customers today? One in particular calling himself the Stone Lord, perhaps.
The who? The what? All right, fine. The head banker may have just taken a customer by that name down to the vaults. Rather large, rather heavily armed, which is against regulations. But I'm sure the head banker knows what he is doing.
No.
I assure you, he does not. You are right to be nervous. But let us pass, and all will be well.
Well, who is this Stone Lord to you?
The absolute least of your problems if you don't shut up and let us pass. But I think I have a feeling that Jaheira wants to at least try to bring back her associate, so we'll try the persuasion route. Like, I don't, and like, there's no need to needlessly antagonize him. So, thankfully, we're very good at both intimidation and persuasion.
That would be most unusual. But then so is our visitor.
That he is. But don't worry. We can handle him.
Very well. Show the guards this temporary vault pass, and should my superior ask, keep my name out of it.
Yes, we will. Okay, that went way smoother than expected.
Pass.
There it is.
Right. Descend and know. Upon entering the vaults, you forego the protection of city and church law alike. Which is to say, keep to your own vault and you'll be fine.
Alright then.
Mark the notice in the barracks. Anti-magic box it is banjacks.
Yeah, I heard. Word is the Gondor is down tools and gone walkabouts.
This is like private stash. These are just keepsakes of other people that are stored here. This is the correct way to go.
What you want to be in?
You know what we ought to do?
We might shake hands and smile, but it's me money that can assign you to the graveyard shift.
Cash guard. Anything interesting to say? Cash guard artillerists.
Mind your manners down here, sir. Titles don't mean much once you're in the vault.
Huh? Basher Niccolo.
Just need to see your vault pass, please.
What can I expect below?
No idea. Our poster's out here. Besides his chosen swords, Ed Banker Glitterbeard doesn't like us asking what goes on below. For security, I expect.
Here you are.
Looks in order. Blessed day to you.
Pulling a late one tonight.
Wow, that was that's I feel that we failed to probably spot several traps there as well, but I'm glad that we managed to get in here the legal way. Right. What's behind the vault door here, I wonder? That goes back up there. We have gained 400 XP, and I think this is a good enough place for us to save the game once again. Now, oh, and I do think that we do need to pump some healing into Jaheira because we're probably expecting trouble here.
A long way to go still.
Shadow hard. Let's throw a second level.
Always nice to be wanted.
Well. Well.
Never a dull moment. Don't waste a step.
Oh, I have forgotten. Gale does not have.
Quite ready for you.
Not have an active. We get him a second level spell slot. Is that what we do? I don't think.
No time to rest.
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
Is that blood?
I think if we're gonna confront the Stone Lord, I think it's a good idea to get ourselves as patched up as possible when it comes to this stuff. So I think there's the next page.
I'm ready.
So hard. Here. Bubble. Do we have any other necklace that's useful? Like expended all of the abilities on. Gale has some.
Direct me.
And then yeah, no.
All right, what now?
While wearing the animal, wears jump and flying speed. Guess we have this pendant. Better than having a bro.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Still breathing, despite everything.
And taking our sweet time making some preparations. Let's actually check what the old visitors log says. Log records a list of recent visits to the counting house vault. Glorious meat honey, pocket registry, bank pass, gold coins, Mr. Glitterbeer's book of dwarven dates. Delivery of a large chest to the high security vault. Cynthia Bonebrough. Pocket registries, stonework tools, metalwork tools, reason for visit, critical fix of a water leak in the high security vault access. Danger flooding the chamber. Cynthia wasn't carrying a pen. Access granted for an urgent patch to prevent more water. Rakath Glitterbeard. Pocket registry not declared. Reason for visit, give the Stone Lord a tour of the lower vaults. Note, Sir Glitterbeard has requested I step out of the vaults to... This is more than suspicious.
My stab.
I mean, I feel that Mr. Glitterbeard is unfortunately getting blinded by today's customer.
Please refrain from entering until a staff member has opened the way for you.
Staff member asked to step away.
For current door codes, please refer to the head banker's office. Highest security clearance only.
Counting house vault rules. Do not approach any vault but your own. Make sure of the number before attempting opening. Not ask a cash guard for help when locks, doors, or carrying valuables. Here only to observe and to maintain. No tipping. Following temporary notice is attached to the sign. Warning, wet floor, unsafe to use devices powered by bottled light. Cleaning staff notice. For the direct notice of cleaning staff, no more water is to be used to clean the floor in front of the main vault. Use prestidigitation if you must clean. Can't afford any more lightning mishaps with wet pressure plate. There will be no more warning. Right. The lowest level of the counting house is protected by a grid wall door. We need to enter a code to pass. Head clerk built a Stone Lord matching Minsk's description was taken down in lower levels of the counting house are. Yeah, so we need to safe and sound. Renowned across the land, protecting treasure, great and small, our vaults offer security like no other. The ground vault. Citizens of Baldur's Gate, you can rest easy knowing that your hard-earned coin is safe behind the stone and steel that protects our ground vault. Single high-security vault containing the wealth of the ordinary people. The ground vault protects everything from the grocer's profits to your grandmother's savings. Deep vaults. Our deep vaults are for citizens whose fortunes require an individual vault or unique security measures. Extra patrols, wards, and more. You can deposit, withdraw, find your treasure, and okay. I'm gonna like assume. I'm gonna assume here that we don't want to get zapped by lightning. There it is. Thank that. How would we know? How would we know the... How would we know the correct... I'm gonna do this. Check scrolls. Oh, it's just... Rules. Okay. Oh. That's actually... Detailed pledge. Elias, a summary of local business matters. Net positive, Steelwatch Foundry source, Lord Enver Gortas. Net positive, Baldur's Mouth source, Lord Enver Gortas. Increased interest in current affairs due to the March of the Absolute. Net positive, Counting House source, Lord Enver Gortas. Net positive, Slim Cargo source, Lord Enver Gortas. Net positive, Omatolas Bijogs. Jogs? Joel? No idea what that word actually. It's some kind of good. And scroll of Featherfall. Okay. Let's check other things. Do not want lightning. Mishap to happen. Scroll of Featherfall. Why are there scrolls of Featherfall in this? Already checked that. Dang. No, it wasn't that. This. That is correct.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
Oh.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Watch your elders and learn. Hmm?
Are we just brute forcing it?
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
This ought to be good.
Okay. No one. One. I wonder if there's like any actual logic. That's T, and that's that. Maybe the logical thing is next step in it. Seem to. That.
No time to dally.
Did nothing, but.
On I go.
Maybe because it was a summon rather. Okay. There is. That was
looking ahead.
Let me guess. You need something.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as I could have.
Call and I answer.
What am I to do?
This? Nope.
Can't give up now.
At your command.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Okay.
Ready and ready.
This one. Nope.
Looking ahead.
Work to be done.
There is work to do.
I've got
I was thinking that maybe like the pictographs on the ground
I'm ready. Whatever.
were like sending or.
I applaud your taste.
Alright, wonderful. Yeah, managed to unlock the vault. Not actually knowing the. I mean, I feel that like there probably was something like where you could have figured it out, but you know, brute forcing it is fun. Add Rashomar.
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. A little mouthful will barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you.
Pretty sure that's
the
the last.
Archmage, Drist, the Drow exile. Heroes have power, aye, but not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold. See? Now. Morrigan's cracked clay.
Oh, that. Oh, they had the mimic eat mint. All right.
There is no gold in here. If there is one thing Minsk hates more than beasts with bad breath.
I'm gonna assume, by the way, that Minsk is a Baldur's Gate 2 character.
It is those who are tricksome with the truth.
Barbarian?
And turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Meet Minsk. He still seems very much himself to me.
Let Jaheira reveal herself.
You.
Stone Lord. Ha! Better to call yourself Stonehead.
Your false face does not fool my eyes. I will cut until you look like the monster you truly are.
Somehow, you are making even less sense than usual. Perhaps I can explain.
Oh. Oh no.
The Stone Lord sees through your lies, shapeshifter. Count yourself lucky he cannot stay. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done.
Oh.
Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold, and the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Slarning shape changers! Enough! Let us deal with these cultists, then find out where they are nesting.
Okay. Okay, so right. Reaper of Baldur. Reaper of Baldur. Okay. Glitterbeard is a fairly hefty one. Oh, they have Sanctuary on them. Attacks at you. How about you get knocked on your ass? Apparently not. Gale takes a hit. Gale takes a critical hit. Alright, right. If there's one person of these neutrals that... Ow, what the... If there's one of these neutrals who needs to live, it's Rakar Glitterbeard, but he is, I think, just gonna get his ass kicked. Jaheira, you are off balance. Okay. Think bonus action healing word to stop the bleeding there. And I think Paladin. Stunning Grade. I assume that unstoppable just means that like they what are you? You're don't have I think we're gonna call in a planar ally here. A diva. That's apparently not concentration. So that doesn't look like I'm concentrating on anything, so who are we gonna concentrate on? I probably should have. Alright, Mr. Deva Man, what are you up to? You survive a companion. Not what we need you to do. Wrathful Smite. What does this actually mean? Unstoppable. Reduce the next damage taken by the entity. One charge of unstoppable. Unstoppable can be moved by any. Right. I assume a Deva would have to have like it doesn't have multi-attack on it. Okay. Oh. Weird. There and Invoker of Baldur. Actually can read that. AL other. How good are you guys? Oh. What do you mean can't reach destination? I don't want to reach a destination. No, I want to examine them. Why can I not examine them? What? Saying that you're just stuck there? I think we are gonna do is you should have the dimension door one, right? Cast dimension door. Take our paladin. Get her. Then get her a little bit of aid. Concentrate. Oh, that's nice. Concentration broken. Well done, Kashgard Basher Edvich. Well done. He's probably like the main one, I guess. Okay, magic missile. Took care of the unstoppable. Definitely quite play there, Mr. Rockart. Still kind of, well, more than a little vulnerable. I wonder, do we bring the fallen lover back into life? Is that alright? Could bring him. Yeah, I think We are going. Alright. Let's get you into position so that you can. We're basically attempting to block with bodies, record Glitterbeard. Right. You,
Blood comes easy these days.
Right. I think we are just going to. We're not concentrating anymore. Hunter's Mark. We will just smack this bastard onto. And we get a critical hit at the. Of course, we get a critical hit at the very end. Like it's never like in the middle that where it would actually make a no. And then, all right, Reaper of Laga. Just gonna keep throwing things. Okay. Build it. Concentration broken. Well, we got what we needed off of the haste. And they shroud. That's just beyond like unfair. What if we? Yeah, you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's just. And. Fine. Deva. Let's get. They took a bunch of damage off of it, though. Stunned. Load. Concentrate blur. The Woodwode made the save against the slow. Nobody else did it. Right. Well, it makes sense that the barbarian would fall prey to the ye old trick. Okay, so they can be made to go prone, but for whatever reason, like the bashes never worked. I guess they just made their saves. Can't reach that. All right, let's go. Punch time and. Oh, at least she's being threatened. Oh. Here. Glitterbeard, for now, seems like in a fairly stable position. I don't think he's gonna... Oh. Field blow. Come on. And they get to go invisible. You don't get to go invisible because very far. Ooh, and but you're Jesus, that hurts. Right, we really do need to. I wish, like, we could have gotten there. For whatever reason, like, a lot of the things that I'm doing here just don't seem to take any effect whatsoever. Like, I used poison spray on it, and it didn't say that they made the save. It didn't say that they failed to save. It just literally nothing. Okay, Diva, can you please smack that guy? God damn it. Well. Oh, she switched places. Don't want him on his ass. That takes care. That takes care of the slow.
Tormentors.
Oh, that's another one of them dead. So there's one guy down here, and then there's the two who keep going invisible. Hopefully we can do something about that. Yeah, we definitely could do something about that, apparently. Right, you... Nice! Woodward. I was hoping that maybe that like it would provoke an attack of opportunity there, but you know what? I'll just go. Last of them down here dealt with. So there's only the one invisible guy like who's up there. This I don't know. Is this like bugged or something? Like why is like the whole bash thing and like all of that. Like, it just... It is definitely annoying. Because, like, I don't get why. Right, I think we're... Another fairy fire, just to try and get him up. Yeah, I think somehow. It's save. Immediate. That's fair. You will
Take
just...
you.
Fine. Right. That Davine.
Gone with the weave.
Should have probably jumped some up. Oh well.
Let's light them up.
Right. So the AI people are confused because they cannot, for the life of them, immune to it. Okay. No? Entanglement?
Time to push my luck again. Can't slow down.
What? Oh! Oh, hello there, you little shit. How is applying Hunter's Mark harming him, huh? Yeah, okay, cannot harm. Cool. Guess we end turn then. These guys are annoying. Why didn't I? Oh, because it must be the sanctuary thing. Like, I was like, why didn't I get the... Oh, like, we literally have no other option here, I think, other than trying to make him fail. There we go. There we go, you bastard. You're fairy fire now. No stealthing for you. I started working on the guy who gave us a surprise visit there. No. right, but damn it, don't
No gloom, all doom. On my way.
$24 damage from a ray of frost. It's baller. Right. There we go. There we go. Just one more left. One more left. Not looking that hot. Definitely not after that.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Or if this is worth the cost. Critical miss. We have a real menagerie of summons.
What's next, I wonder?
What is next? I wonder. You can.
These ledgers are never going to balance. I'm a dead man.
No time to rest. If not over, then through.
Over then. Indeed. Now. Now. Ricard Glitterbeard. You owe us some thanks and some explanation.
You can tell Nine Fingers this was not my fault. She swore that mimic could swallow a bloody owlbear. Wait. You're no guild sworn. Who are you?
That mimic might actually well have swallowed an owlbear. That doesn't stop. Like that genuinely does not stop someone, like a barbarian that is pissed off enough. Right. The person who just saved your life. A little gratitude wouldn't go amiss.
Gratitude of the gold variety, I suppose you mean?
Nope.
Good luck with that.
Nope.
The Stone Lord just cleared our vaults. And now he has enough gold to make himself a lord in truth.
And he wouldn't even know what to spend it on. It's the cult that needs that money. Why?
You think anyone told me? Nine Fingers sent word the Stone Lord was going to try his luck on our vaults. So she told me to cooperate. Lure him in. Yes, sir, Stone Lord, sir. Shall we open the account in your name or the Absolute's? Just step this way to your special deposit box. Don't mind the teeth. No one mentioned he might have some old crone dropping in as backup.
Crone?
Look, I just mean to say, we both want him caught. If you've got your sights set on the Stone Lord, anyway. As chairman of the Fellowship of Financiers, I can assure you we'd reward you well for the return of the coin he took. Not for us, you understand. For the common Baldurian. Who knows what he's planning to do with it?
I mean, all very true points, but he neglects to mention the fact that if word gets out that, oh yeah, the literal like main bank of the city just got cleared of all gold. I'm not sure if a riot is the correct like that's gonna be pandemonium. How much was taken?
Try all of it. Every penny of civilian lodgings, anyway. I mean, not like we'd lead him into the private vaults. But still, a lot of Baldurians waking up poor tomorrow.
What he can do with that kind of coin doesn't bear thinking about.
I just need to find Minsk. I care nothing for coin.
Good for you. I happen to care a very great deal.
I mean, you're a Volcanite, obviously.
Retrieve the coin, and I'll make sure you are well rewarded. There's treasures greater than gold.
Feel free to poke around this place and it'll help you pick up the Stone Lord's scent. Me, I've got ledgers to amend.
Ledgers to amend, eh? Mimic. Nothing.
My prayers weren't much bloody use.
Wait a minute, though. I could shift next year's interest to this year.
Oh, that.
Still catching my breath.
You know, you're like only apparently like his chosen, aka the elite, were you know brought here. Why are you still catching your breath?
Bloody cultists are fit.
Yeah, sanctioned murderers probably just probably are in a decent condition. Cash guard Basher Edvich.
First time the vault's been breached the entire time I've worked here.
Sorry to hear that.
I hope this won't affect my bonus.
Yeah, spoken like a true Joaquinite. Though to be fair, probably doesn't. Like you probably should get a bonus for how well you handled that. So. Right. Spear gets into camp. Trap gets into there. Shipment lost notice. The letter is written in a rough, hasty scroll. Latest load of barrels didn't arrive. No word from Kairos. Assuming the worst. Can't wait any longer. Plan must go ahead. Use what you have now. Deal with complications later.
Best drama working in a bloody festival.
Single gold. You have rotten chicken eggs. You have murderous cuts, which is camp. Don't want daggers. So that's what they were throwing. I was like, what the hell are they throwing? But yeah, they were probably daggers. Camp. This orders from Jahira. Stone Lord strike team. Update on the counting house operation. We've been tipped off to expect an ambush once we reach the vault, but the guild underestimates it, as usual. And if we maintain coordination, we should be able to shrug it off without casualties. Let the Stone Lord take the lead. If you deal efficiently with the cash guards, there may be time to gather additional funds before we withdraw. Bring everything to the cistern in the sewer. Okay. That was a nice one. Decided to carry around a skull with me. Anything Reaper ball going? Oh. And these annoying bastards. Up. Heart. Camp. Oh, they had nothing of real interest on them. I think we've covered all of the corpses. Oh, we hadn't found the whole of them apparently. I wonder if he was like, if you don't find all of them, like, did the AI just miss that there was one here, or I wonder if that's more of a. Like, maybe that was supposed to be like, okay, if you don't clear them out, then something's gonna happen. Right, Sanctuary. I mean, yeah, but like, the
Oak Father, ease my way.
I'm very glad that I managed to decided to walk around.
My faith will protect me. Feel my mistress's wrath.
Yeah, I think this is literally just going to be the what the bards would call a bit of a slaughter.
Destroyer. Survival is all that matters.
Yeah. Right. And he didn't have anything. All right. Wonderful. We could look through these desks, I guess. Loading dock. I mean, it would be stealing to like take the key, but like,
Sleep back and
why did we have to walk all the way over there? I assume these are the vault chests.
Breathe deep and move.
Right. I think with that we've managed to clear the ball lines. Apparently,
These footprints started in the sewers.
oh, definitely started in. Okay, more journal updates. That's it. Return Rakat's gold. We found a note on one of the cultists that explains that their hideout is in the sewers. Heading there might bring us one step closer to. Found a trail of muddy footprints in the vault. They reek of the sewer. That must be good. Okay. Yep. All seems reasonable so far. I'm going to. Hi Harper. Ah, yeah. So we found a trail of muddy. The reek of. That's where we should go next to find. We could apparently take a gold, a bronze, and a chalice. Oh, they're named empty crates, but I know better than that they actually are empty. We could apparently take those without any issue. But again, that's stealing from people. We don't. Right. So I think the final.
There's no time to waste.
Final of this particular day is going to be the final of this particular session is going to be changing our form once again, and then casting Speak with the Dead to talk to Death's Head of Ball Fiona. Speak with the Dead is actually like super handy spell. I don't care. I don't care. Who was that wearing Jaheira's face?
Shape. Changer. Double. Ganger.
Yes. What does the cult want with Minsk?
Minsk is dead. Storm Lord lives.
Where can I find Orin?
She will find you.
Where can I find the Stone Lord?
Look out below.
Couldn't be any more specific. What do you mean below?
City. Under. City.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay. Right. Dead cultist revealed that Stone Lord has made his hideout beneath the city somewhere. That can only mean the sewers. Find the one girl there, indeed. The High Harper. The vault mentioned some hideout. Okay, yeah. Right.
Still breathing.
Right. I think the last thing with that little conversation done, we are going to talk to Jaheira.
I grow tired of these false faces. Every corner we turn, another. And now it is my face they use to turn Minsk against us. I am sorry, but I am just tired.
Of course you're tired. You're ancient. We still have work to do. Like, why? Why are none of these? Why are none of these, like, actually the option that I want to take? Why? We know Minsk is alive, and we just have to find him.
It is some defect of the mind, I think. To stubbornly insist you are following the light, even as you blunder through the darkness. Or perhaps the defect is mine. When I left Minsk to this fate, I believed I had no choice. I believe it still. We were ignorant of our enemy, unarmed against the cult. I made the right decision, but I do not like how easily I made it. Minsk would have never left me behind, no matter what happened. That is his problem entire. The past century left Minsk unchanged. And so he believes the world has never changed, that I have not. You saw the fool, hanging on the doppelganger's every word for no other reason than it wears my face.
You don't have to explain, Jaheira. You're worried for your friend. It's not a crime.
No. But snotting into my sleeve while there is still work to do is. Come, men. We need a lead on where these shapeshifters have fled to. Let's see what hints they left behind in the vault.
Right. I wanted to ask you something.
Ask it.
Anything new here? Nope. Just the same questions. All right. And with that, dear viewers, I think we'll be saving the game here and continuing on tomorrow. This, I mean, I knew that it wasn't gonna be as easy, like as the guild had hoped. But I think what our next course of action is definitely going to be. I mean, we're kind of low on resources, not gonna lie. But I think our next course of action is going to be, we're gonna rotate some people out of the party.
My faith will guide me.
Shadowheart. Shadowheart's still fine.
Ripe with magic.
I mean, Gale is still fine.
Whatever it takes.
No, I guess we're not, like, yet doing that. Like, we're still doing relatively okay on stuff. I think Shadowheart can drink a potion to get herself a skill better.
Alright, what now?
There we go. But yeah, I think with this current entourage of allies, we're gonna go and pay the guild hall another visit because, well, their ambush failed, and they're probably our best source of information about the sewers, and like it seems clear that the cultists are hiding somewhere in the sewers. So talking to the guild could quite potentially you know, could potentially be very fruitful on the information front, at least. But I think with that, I'm going to say good morning, good day, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever the time may be for you. Hope you had fun watching, and hope you'll be there for tomorrow as well.